Okay, I love pets. I just love them. And right now, I think there are a lot of opportunities in the humanization of pets teams, which is why tonight I want to talk about Zoetis, which is a major player in the animal health space. Yesterday, the stock jumped more than 3% after we learned that a rival, Elanco, will be delaying the launch of their competing canine dermatitis drug, and it's going to need a safety warning label. In early May, Zoetis also reported a great quarter. Still, the stock remains down more than 12% for the year. So what do we make of this one, which is currently on the new high list? Let's take a close look with Kristin Peck. She's the CEO of Zoetis. To learn more, Ms. Peck, welcome back to Mad Money.
Hey, it's great to be back, Jim. Good to see you.
Okay, so Kristin, first, I want to tell people at home, the reason why I'm not going to grill you on the quarter is you are in the quarter, and the law says you can't talk about the numbers. But there's nobody says you can't talk about the pipeline and how you're doing from the previous quarter. Apoquel was introduced on our show many years ago.
Yes.
And I didn't even understand that there could be blockbusters for pets, but it is. There was a sense that maybe it wouldn't be, that a rival would come in. It looks like that you're going to withstand the challenge.
Yes. I mean, first of all, Apoquel is the #1 product for atopic dermatitis. We took a market that was $70 million, and we've made it a $1.5 billion market. I mean, Apoquel is a phenomenal drug. It's been on the market, as you know, for 11 years.
Sure.
We got rid of the Elizabethan collar, which you've always talked a lot about.
Well, because we all suffer from, when they're wearing the collar, your heart goes out. They can't tell you. We know they can't when they knock their heads. That's all over.
And it's a real medical condition. It's more than an annoyance. And we have 11 years of data. Our product is safe and efficacious. So this is a really critical category. I think we really helped build it. We've leveraged direct-to-consumer advertising. We've been leveraged auto ship, which I know you spoke about earlier this week on your show as well. So I think we're really proud of our safety and efficacy record for Apoquel.
But it's not all that you have. You've got others that are just, you've got the Simparica Trio that is incredibly strong.
Yeah, I mean, we're really proud at Zoetis to have 3 of the top 5 selling animal health medicines. We have Apoquel. We also have Cytopoint, which is a monoclonal antibody for atopic dermatitis, and Simparica Trio, which is phenomenal. It's a triple combination product for dogs, for parasites, for fleas, ticks, and heartworm.
I would mention, because that's what we've been doing this week. The dogs got their shots this week, and we also use your product. Now, I did want to point out that Elanco, which I think, look, I know that you never slag competition, but it would have been great if their drug did not have a warning label from the point of view of them. But it happens. This is a very hard drug to make.
Well, look, I mean, I think what I'm really proud of, and you and I have talked about this, many times, we're the #1 leader in innovation and R&D. We have spent $5 billion since we IPO'd building that R&D. And what makes us so successful is the thoughtfulness of our commercial teams, our R&D teams, our regulatory teams. And as we thought about the development of our products, really ensuring we balance safety and efficacy. And as you look at a product like Apoquel, we're really proud of that safety and efficacy and that data that we have that supports that.
Absolutely. Now, you have also taught me a lot about illnesses for non-companion animals, for livestock. I remember once when you explained to me the way that some of these flus work and how they're not like human flus, they're different. Tell me about this bird flu situation. You usually don't hear about these things until when you realize it's impacting the food supply around the world.
Yeah, I mean, you and I have been talking about bird flu for years. We talked about it, I think, many years ago as we saw avian influenza start to emerge. Right. And I think what people are talking about now is it's moving species. It's gone from poultry into livestock, and I think what you're talking about right now is a lot of the attention now as well in dairy. And we're partnered with both the USDA. I met with Secretary Vilsack a few weeks ago to really look at how we can better support both the USDA as well as our customers. Right. We've started development for clinical trials for using a vaccine in dairy cattle in case that ends up being needed. But right now we're just going to support our customers in the USDA to be able to have whatever strategy they think makes the most sense.
There was a time before we got in kind of a cold trade war that I felt you were also the expert in helping looking at what's going on in China. Do we have any? Is everything so out of kilter that even when it comes to animals that we don't speak to the Chinese about these kinds of things?
Look, the export market is quite important as you look at the livestock industry in the U.S., and especially as you look at poultry, where close to 25% of the poultry market is exported.
Right.
And I'd love to say that all the tariff decisions around the world and trade decisions are made on science, but we all know that's not always how it is. So sometimes you see markets around the world use any excuse they can, and it seems a shame that sometimes vaccinating animals for different diseases can make an animal not be able to export it to a market.
Okay, now, we have been big believers that something has changed year because we've also been supporting Chewy ever since, was it 19? We had kind of an over-earning for the pet, for companion animals because during COVID. And then things went way, way down. And then we had Chewy on in December. They said, listen, it's starting to perk up. The veterinary business is starting to perk up. We're getting back to some sort of normal baseline. Is that what you're seeing, too?
Yeah, what we're really seeing is that animal health consistently is more resilient than other industries. And, 86% of pet owners would pay whatever it took to take care of their pets. Even if you asked a pet owner, if I had a 20% decrease in your take-home pay, would you spend less to care for your pet? And the answer is a resounding no. And if you look at Zoetis' performance over the last 11 years with an 8% compound annual growth rate on the top line, I think it underscores we're an incredibly resilient industry. And when you're Zoetis and you bring the level of innovation that we bring to the market, I think it really is incredibly durable. And as we look at the consumer right now, when it comes to animal health, we do not see a demand issue. If anything, as you know, in our sector with the veterinary workforce issues, we're more concerned about supply than we are about demand.
And is it, Kristin, interesting that Walmart takes out the 51 human clinics and then goes all in on pets? Because I think they know how important this growth industry is to America.
Well, as you and I talked about it a few months ago, I'm really excited about the different business models you're now seeing in animal health at different, locations, whether it be, Walmart or telehealth or high-end concierge clinics. There's really a different value proposition for every consumer, and I think that's really critical given the humanization of pets, that we want to make sure that pets can be taken care of no matter how much money you have.
And that's what, ever since the spinoff, we had Raymond Alike's on for when the spinoff occurred. I said, look, this is the big one. But then people thought that was because I liked Purina Cat Chow so much, because I had 6 cats at the time. But I just know that you have been a great spokesperson for the industry. That's Kristin Peck, CEO of Zoetis. ZTS, and I think have been held back by that Elanco drug. Elanco was hurting the stock, okay? And that's no longer the case. Mad Money's back after the break.
Coming up, a company that's keeping it 100, Cramer mines for tech insights. Next.